Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to our panelists. You know, innovation in healthcare is essential. It's a beacon of hope in our quest for a healthier and brighter future for all Americans. No other industry in the world continues to evolve each and every day like the healthcare industry, whether it be new age Alzheimer's treatments or prescription digital therapeutics or PDTs. There's a lot in the pipeline to be optimistic about. Getting patients coverage for PDTs and a growing class of treatment everywhere from mental and behavioral health care to Parkinson's disease and diabetes will improve the quality of life and outcomes for millions of Americans. That's why I was so proud to see included today bipartisan legislation I'm co-leading alongside Reps Hearn, Matsui, and Thompson. Our legislation, H.R. 1458, the Access to Prescription Digital Therapeutics Act of 2023, would provide a coverage pathway under CMS to get these innovative pieces of software into the hands of patients. I believe this bill is a prudent step forward that'll lead to greater preventative care, ultimately lessening the burden on the American taxpayer down the line. I urge all of my colleagues to support it. My first question goes to Dr. Hughes. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, 22.8% of U.S. adults, that's about 57.8 million people, experienced some form of mental illness in 2021, yet less than half received treatment. There are several prescription digital therapies cleared by FDA and still others in clinical trials to treat major depressive disorder, PTSD, panic attack disorder, and other mental health illnesses. These treatments could help us close this coverage gap, reach underserved communities like the one I represent in rural Ohio, and improve health outcomes for millions of Americans. So, Dr. Hughes, what is CMS doing to ensure that PDTs are being viewed as an important tool and are incorporated into those efforts? And what is your approach to coverage and reimbursement for innovative health technologies like digital therapeutics?
Thank you, and thank you for that important question. As you know, CMS has prioritized behavioral health as an issue that we have and will continue to focus on more intensively in the days ahead. With respect to PDTs, as you note, they do have potential to really address some of the access issues and provide our beneficiaries the care they need. We have been exploring this issue. We ask questions through a recent proposed payment rule. We're looking to see the comments and the evidence that we've received back and hope that we can work with you on expanding access to PDTs moving forward.
Okay. Switching gears to some of the other legislation at issue in this hearing, Mr. Dickin, what are the policy trade-offs of delinking payment from list price? What will the impact be on value-based contracting in Medicare and Medicaid and rebates in the Part D program?
Yeah, thank you for the question. There are a number of important policy trade-offs to consider with that. If prices that are paid are delinked, as you're suggesting, from the list price, and so that some of the savings that rebates have can be passed on to the beneficiary, that would certainly change some of the incentives we saw for some of those really highly concentrated drugs, where right now beneficiaries are in some cases paying more than the plans. It also could provide the plans some more incentive to apply effective cost control. Cost effectiveness looks at that if they're receiving high rebates that reduce their cost or even provide net profit for using the drugs, that may discourage them from applying kind of reasonable cost effectiveness tools. And so having the cost better aligned for the beneficiary and the plan could encourage that.
So there's a balance. Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Hughes, back to you quickly. Can you explain the changes in direct and indirect remuneration, DIR, that's set to go into effect at the end of this year?
Thank you for that question. I don't know that I can answer it quickly, but
Well, I tell you what, my time has already expired. Would you take that
Absolutely.
and get us an answer back, please?
yes.
All right,
Well,
thank you. Mr. Chair, I yield back.
Thank you. The gentleman yields back. The chair recognizes Dr. Sharp.